Hello, my name's Nigel Millar. I'm the lead speech and language therapist with the Learning Disabilities Service. So speech and language therapy is all about helping people who have communication difficulties. So we work with people who have learning disabilities who may have no speech, or they may vocalize a little bit, so they may make some sounds, and they may indicate yes and no using facial expression. Or we work with people whose speech is just difficult to understand, so we can just help people just to make themselves be more clearly understood. So we help people providing them with communication aids, electronic kind of communication aid or communication books, a mixture of symbols and photos there, just to help with photos of friends and families, activities, just to explain to people who don't necessarily know the person too well about the sorts of things that the person can do. And it just has photos just to help just generally with communication, so that a person can show somebody else a photograph or a symbol or point to something, just to let the other person know what they're trying to talk about. We also use objects of reference and signing and a whole raft of different communication methods just to help an individual to communicate. And we train the people around that person with a learning disability with communication skills. So we train staff to provide a better communication environment. We train with the help of other people with learning disabilities wherever we can. So we always try to produce any training that we do with somebody else with a learning disability or a group of people with learning disabilities, just to deliver our training. And we talk about the barriers to communication. So what I'm talking about there is things like hearing problems, vision problems with being able to see things, or cognitive impairment, like a significant learning disability. So the use of sign language we talk about, symbols, intensive interaction, talking mats, communication aids, just making things easier to read as well. So lots of people with learning disabilities and lots of people in the general population have difficulty reading and writing, so we help with that. We've got an audit team of people with learning disabilities who check all our services and use just to make sure that they're using total communication properly and appropriately. So we go around all sorts of different day services, employers, different venues, wherever we train, and we make sure that they are putting that training into practice. And that's led by people with learning disabilities. So we help people to communicate to their maximum potential and help them to speak up for themselves and be more independent. We try to make a difference, and we can only do this by and with people with learning disabilities. So we try to do everything together. So we're always trying to make a difference. Thanks.